Hey, the Cardinals. What's up, guys? Rick here with Soul Samurai Gardens. Happy 2019. It is time to start garden preparation. Now, it has been a super cold, long winter. A couple years back, I would have started my garden probably a month ago. I am just now actually getting to the prep. So I do have one bed almost done, and we will get that started. But let me show you kind of where we're at the moment. So I brought in a load of compost last week. Kind of spread it over the beds. I still need to go get another probably 2 yards or so and go forward from there. But let's do a quick garden walkthrough, and I'll tell you what the plans are for 2019 and go forward from that point there. So I had an old banana tree in this one. It was a super frost. We had the tundra 30 below days and things like that with the what they call it, the Arctic something opening up in the North Pole. So that's dead. Don't remember what I actually had in there. But in these beds this year, I have everything listed. But chances I'll be growing squash. I'm gonna try my hands at squash again. Thanks to old Alabama gardener and the technique he used with foil, I think I will actually give that a shot in these beds here. And in these beds, not quite sure yet. Over here are my last year's strawberries that have done exceptionally well. Now, this is how well they have done. So these are everbearings. They're Eevees. I wanted them to stay inside the bed. They then came all the way out here. They're all the way on the other side in the walkway, and I don't have any use for them. I'll probably end up filling out a few more here, but it's actually overkill because these are going to fill out really nice. So we'll figure that one out there. Now, I'll do a video on this one later. These are sweet onions. So I just, I'm going to lay them out. I picked them up at the store yesterday, and they're all going to go into this 4x4 bed here. Over here, this is traditionally my pepper bed, and I'll most likely end up leaving it to be my pepper bed. So we had an open house at Kansas State University yesterday where we had a plant sale, and I ended up buying some new types of peppers. One's called a sweet pickle pepper, and I bought 3 of those plants, and then I'll do some other ones as well. But I think I'm only going to do 9 in this bed this year. Cauliflower most likely, not sure yet. So this is my 2x20 bed here. And always going to be cucumbers. Here is the empty trellis right now, but this is kind of the claim to fame here. So you guys, one of my more popular videos is the cattle panel trellis, and that's when I actually just had it looped over this bed looking like a chuck wagon. But a couple seasons back, actually, I moved it to be a walkway, and I ended up planting cucumbers on each side of those here. I might actually do beans this year, I'm not sure. There's a couple varieties of cucumbers I want to try out, and I think my bean trellis might actually be suffice there. So, oh, poor bird and a dead robin. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Traditionally, my tomato bed, I think last season I only grew half of them, and then I left this half with some randoms, peppers and things like that. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do here yet either, but I will have tomatoes. Last season actually I made cucamelons, my little mouse melons, off the edge here. Tried to move them off from that one there. Failed. That one filled up. This one filled up. I hope I dug up enough because I don't want them to actually come back here again. I think I want to leave this area a little barren. So I'm going to be cutting back I say anyway, I'm going to be trying to cut back on my gardening because I got so many other things going on with the master's class, the master gardeners class, and then with the 2018 Farm Bill that has recently passed, Kansas is now going to be doing industrial hemp trials, and I will be one of the heads for that through Kansas State University. So that is going to be keeping me extremely, extremely busy. But this is still my therapy. All right, this bed is almost ready to go. I just tested out the irrigation, laid the compost down this morning. Well, spreaded it out anyway. And I am ready to plant here, and I will make this one another video as well. So I still got to hook in my 4-zone timer and things like that, but we'll get to that one in a little bit. Let's see here. This was my potato bed last year. It did okay. Didn't do as well as I thought. So I just filled up some more soil into it, and actually there's probably still some potatoes left at the bottom there. And I don't know what I'm actually might wanting to take this out altogether. All right, Scorzonera or Sapphire or something or another. It was told to leave it in the ground, and you can just pick it as necessary. And I came and picked a few over the winter. Well, when I could. I mean, this stuff was so frozen solid, but it comes back year after year. You just leave it in the ground. So that's looking actually really good right now. This was my carrot bed last year. Might do carrots again, I don't know. This is a dedicated cucumber bed. It wins. I'm not even gonna fight it anymore. I dug out all the soil from it last season, and they still decided to come back and came back with a vengeance, so I'm not even going to fight it. That is cucamelons. This will probably be snap peas again. Well, I got a nice bow going in there. So this is a bed I made out of reclaimed pallets. So it's starting to get, what is this, year number 4 or 5 with the raised beds. Getting to be in the area of repairing. So, but that one's there. Going to take this one out. Probably going to take this one out. I grew Socrates cucumbers in there last year. They have actually graduated to the big garden now, so I will be growing them on the trellis, one of these 2 trellises. And all of my elevated beds, I'm taking all of them out. So these are typically my herbs. That is wormwood. These are chives, some type of a thyme. This has been my toothache plant bed this year. Toothache plants are actually going to be going into the front in my tropical garden now. And what the heck was that? Oh, Canis. So I okay, let me tell you this story real quick. I grew Cannamusifolias in the front last year. I ended up buying 5 bulbs on Amazon and planted all 5 of them. They came up beautiful, about 10 foot tall. Cannas in the transition zone here where it gets cold need to be dug up for the winter, so I dug them up. Those 5 bulbs turned into roughly 120, 130 bulbs. I got more cannas than I know what to do with, so I just been giving them away. Friends, family, just everybody, and I still got too many. So, life of a grower. So, anyway, this is here to get back on track. That's mugwort. I don't do anything with mugwort anymore. I still dry it, but I still have enough to last me probably 5 years. And I don't do anything with this bed. I tried digging to the bottom. This bed is one big old root mass. And mugwort is such a bully that it just keeps on coming back year after year. Literally, I can't even get a finger push down into there. It is a big old root ball. So it still gets watered because all of these other beds get watered. But I'm taking this whole entire section out, taking this bed, dumping it in the middle of the woods somewhere, and let it go to be from there. So as you can see, my beds are actually starting to fall apart. So that's one reason I'm wanting to clear this out. But I'm actually going to be staining my fence this year all the way around. and actually turning my backyard grass into actual turf as well. One of my latest videos that I mentioned in 2018 was spending more time dedicated to turf. And I've actually started another channel now. It's called Rick with Turf Time. And I'll put a link in the description or right there somewhere. So if you guys are actually interested in that, but I know this is a garden channel. This is why everybody comes to look. And so that's why I decided to do that one there on a separate channel altogether. All right, back on track. That is tarragon. This was marjoram, I think. Anyway, so that's where we're kind of at the moment. I got a lot of, oh, again, thanks to Old Alabama Gardener. This is the comfort he sent me several years ago. It just comes back year after year, and I just use it for fertilizer, chop and drop. Actually used I made a salve or a tincture kind of deal out of it, using on my skin. Feels really good. Oh geez, I forgot all about these. This is a goji berry, I think. I don't even remember what those was. I bought them from Tractor Supply Company, put them in the ground with the plan on moving them, giving them their own area back over here somewhere. The comfrey must have, I totally forgot all about those. Go figure. Okay. I had Jerusalem artichokes in there. They are still in there. Actually, you can kind of see them popping up already. So, yeah, they get their own bed because they're a bully. And then probably a couple hundred Evie strawberry that's just taking over my walkway. But I'm going to end up digging most of these up, killing most of them, and then reapplying mulch over all that stuff. But that's pretty much it for, oh, I say that. I'm trying not to make a really long video. But let's see here, my butterfly bed. It will continue to be a butterfly bed. I'm gonna have to come back and really take care of this one. So not much I can do right now because we're just now breaking into warmer weather, where the brassicas will do fine, but not the butterfly stuff yet. So I don't know what plants and stuff. I don't know what most of this is. So we'll just kind of see what happens when stuff starts germinating, and then I will come back and take care of that as needed. So that was my old moringa. I never did replant that one. And then the old bird bath that I had up front there. And then my apple tree. Starting to get some blooms on it. All right, guys. That is it for this video. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We will make this an exciting year. I've got a chance to get a lot more organized and to have some dedicated time to get to post educational videos on this one here. With all the stuff that, well, the experience that I've had working with the master gardeners here in Kansas, and then working on a horticulture degree, master's horticulture degree, has kept me extremely busy, but extremely educational, and things that there's real world knowledge that I can share with you guys. All right, guys, that is it for me. One last look at the garden. Sir Dudley is inside. Hopefully we'll see Hank again this year. I know we will, we always do. And here's to a happy growing season for 2019. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Peace.